Kalos Tour was one of the craziest Pokemon Go events we've had in kind of a long time, if you spent the money to play. But I'm curious, I had an insane weekend. How many of you did too? Well, I tweeted out asking you to flex on me with your best catch from the entire Kalos Tour weekend, and today I'll be rating them on a scale of 1 to 10. And we're starting with, I mean, it's a 10. It's a 10. It's Fleece King, for God's sake. It's the one and only. I cannot believe this. I witnessed this with my own eyes from someone else, not Fleece King, but this is what everyone there wanted. This was literally, like, if you think about, like, the #1 prize, the top thing you could possibly get at Kanto Tour Los Angeles, so this was for the Kanto Tour in-person event, this is it. Not only is it a shiny of the brand new Mega Dragonite, which is, like, the most exciting new Pokemon release we got during the Kalos Tour weekend, but it's a Shundo, and you just can't go wrong with a Shundo. And now, because, you know, theoretically speaking, right, you could have a Shundo Dragonite from years ago. With enough lucky trades over enough years, you're going to get a Shundo if you keep trading the same Pokemon lucky over and over and over again, right? So Shundo Dragonite, not that impressive, right? Well, as you can see, it has the special Los Angeles background, and this year in 2026, backgrounds are like kind of like the most rare thing now, not just shinies. So if you get a shiny, that's cool, but a shiny background is now the new like rarest thing. And location card backgrounds are especially rare because, well, the only way to get it is by physically going to that location, which is a really cool concept. It's a cool marker of time and space for a certain Pokemon, and it really blends the in-person, unique in-person aspect of Pokemon Go with like the game, yada, yada, yada. At the end of the day, this is insane. So this means that Fleece King went to Kalos Tour, did enough raids, which were very hard to do, by the way, because the only time that you could get a Dragonite raid during the Kalos Tour in person were like, you know, what, 3 30-minute blocks? And I don't know if he played all 3 events. This is insane. This is like a crazy Pokemon to get. So either he lucky traded this and got very lucky, or he caught it himself. But either way, this was caught at the Kalos Tour and either traded into a Shundo, or it was, he caught it natively as a Shundo. And like, this is like the craziest thing ever. This is like a 50 out of 10. I mean, this is so clearly a 10 out of 10. It is crazy. Very cool. A familiar face. We've got Reversal, 96% shiny scatterbug from Special Research. Insanely rare because I don't have the geolocation stamp. You got this during, oh, I guess he did get this during the Kalos Tour. Yeah, Go Tour Kalos Global. Sorry, there's cat hair literally all over my mic. I need to get a lint roller for that. That's crazy. This is nuts. I actually don't think I have a shiny scatterbug, and it's a 96. Imagine you got the Shundo. That's crazy. Is this, oh, because scatterbug, this is a part of the Kalos generation, right? Like, he didn't just randomly get a shiny scatterbug, or did he? Either way, I mean, that is a very cool, very rare shiny. I'll give it a 9. Oh my God. Am I the only one who didn't get this? This is insane. Dude, Clips right here got a Shundo. Shiny, 100% IV, Mega Evolution background Mega Dragonite. Which again, you know, getting a Shundo Dragonite is very hard to do, but with enough lucky trades and with enough time, you could probably pretty easily get that. But what's not easy is doing a raid and getting a Shundo, and he did that. That's crazy, especially considering how expensive it was to do these raids, whether it be in person or remotely, to do enough to get a shiny. It was really pricey. So the fact that he got a Shundo, I can only imagine how many raids Clips did, dude. But this is nuts. Shiny Mega Dragonite Shundo with the Mega Evolution background. Again, special backgrounds are like the big thing. So that's a 10. That's insane. Coco got her first Shundo. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so Shadow Lugia came back during the week in between in-person Kalos Tour and the Global Kalos Tour, and it was available in raids during Global as part of like the event. And you could get Shadow Shiny Lugia in raids. And if you got lucky enough, the cool thing with a Shadow Shiny is that you can purify a Shadow Pokemon. So if you get like a 96 IV Shadow Shiny, so like, you know, 14, 14, 14 IVs, you can or 14, 14, 15 IVs, whatever. You can purify it and turn it into a 100%. So that's cool if you get a shiny Shadow and then you purify it you can get yourself a Shundo. That's amazing. 9 out of 10, first Shundo, congrats. After 30 raids, I got it. Shiny background, spatial rend, horrible IVs though, but it's going to get the golden bottle cap. That is super cool. Dude, the shiny backgrounds, the backgrounds were so good for this event, and it was just like a blessing to get that. And they were very hard to get. I'll give this an 8. Shundo Xerneas from a local raid. Sadly, it didn't come with a background. 600 raids over the weekend. Oh my God. I mean, a Shundo out of a raid is not an easy thing to do. Give that an 8. Oh, Hundo Palkia with the background and the ability. Abby, congrats. Hundo background, 8. Got an extra large Aegislash that I nicknamed after the local Norwegian knife manufacturer. Very cool. Brand new shiny. Give it a 6. Also, you should answer your phone. Dude, no way, dude. I don't know if there's anything better than this. Rated it myself too. I guess I was the only one to not get a background Shundo. Got it. That's insane. Congratulations to all of you. Rio BG100. I mean, this is another one. For all the reasons that I explained before why this is insane, it's another one. I did watch a couple. I watched one person get a Shundo with a background. Ridiculous. Shundo with a background. Dragonite with the a Shundo with the Los Angeles location card background is significantly more rare than a Shundo with the Mega Evolution background because, you know, Los Angeles, less people played, global, everybody played, whatever. That's crazy. That's like a 50 out of 10. Back-to-back Hundos, 1 in 46,000 odds. There technically is no way to prove this, but I'll give you an 8. This is a great tweet. This is where I'd show my shiny background Dragonite if I got one. So instead, I show a trade I got. Hey, that's still pretty good. Shiny background Groudon. This was actually one of the shiny backgrounds that I could not get throughout the entire week and weekend, so I am very jealous. And it's a 96, so you can silver bottle cap and give yourself a Shundo. That's awesome. Shiny background, 7. Kabang! Shiny background Yveltal from Special Research. Cool. In a Pokeball. Sick. 7. Not a catch, but this traded to me. Oh my God. Dude, those lucky trades, man. I hope everybody got a bunch of trades in because this is the best way to get a Shundo in Pokemon Go. 1 in 64 odds through a lucky trade. That is great. 7. Is this real? 3 Shundo backgrounds for in-person plus 1 global. I feel so blessed. Dude, what? How do you even do that? I did, granted, you know, I'm over here like, how does that happen? I got 1 Shundo throughout the global weekend. I got 1, okay? Didn't have a background, unfortunately. But I got 1, so this is insane. Shundo Victory Bell with a background. Shundo Scizor with the background. That's great. I didn't get, because the Scizor, you only had like, technically you only had 1 hour to do Scizor raids, unless you took remote raids from other people. But not many people were sending remote raids for Scizor. So that's insane to get. Wow, dude, Shundo Honage with the LA background. I mean, again, this is like, all of these are like 50 out of 10s. This is absurd. Congrats. Shundo Pony. Keldeo Shundo? Wow. That's insane. Yeah, dude, look at that. Caught during Special Research in Naperville during the Kalos Tour Global. Wow. Oh, dude, I forgot that Shiny Keldeo is a Special Research that I probably should be working on right now. That's insane. Dude, honestly, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10 because this, as a Shundo, I know it's a guaranteed shiny catch, but it is you only get 1 single encounter with it. It's a mythical, right? So you can't trade it, I don't think. And that's insane. No way. Go plus at the pier, dude. 0% IV shiny Pikachu with the glasses. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna give this a... Ooh, it's so hard not to give this a 10 because I'm giving 10s to Shundo backgrounds, which are insane, but this is a Nundo shiny. I'm giving it a 9.69. The reason why is because 0% IV Pokemon are more rare to get than a Shundo, because with a Shundo, you have eggs, Special Research, trading, Team Go Rocket, raids. You have all of those ways to get a 100% IV shiny, whereas with a Nundo, so 0% IV shiny, you can only get it in the wild, and it's very hard, obviously, to get a 0%. So more rare than a Shundo. That's insane. Cool, not a specific Pokemon, but I loved the underrated aspect of the boosted scatterbug. 8 Hundos and shinies in a few days is insane. That is insane, and this is honestly kind of this is one thing that I just literally did not do at the in-person event or at the global event, was anything regarding scatterbug, and that was a huge mistake because, like, if there was literally any time in Pokemon Go history to do anything with scatterbug, it was during this event. So that was completely my bad, and this is a great, but you did well. I'm jealous. Oh my God, got this one from the pass. Mega Lucario background, 100% IV, 8 out of 10. Got it in the first raid. I'm gonna freak out. I literally spent $1,000 on raids, probably more than that, and I did not get this. Another Shundo Dragonite with a background. First raid magic is crazy. 10 out of 10, easy. What? Oh my God, got my first wild Shundo and it was a Go++ catch. Dude, imagine, that's how I felt when I like searched 4-star and I saw the Yveltal pop up and I was very confused. Imagine you catch, like your Go+ just grabs you like a little shiny and you're like, oh cool, let me IV check this. And it's a Shundo. I would explode. Wild Shundo's insane, 9 out of 10. My best catch was this, shiny Honedge with the background. 7. Team Mystic for life. That's what I'm talking about. I also have my best streak ever, 5 Shundos during the Kalos tour. What? Dude, oh my God, this is so cool. I mean, this is like the Shundo that, you know, this is like the leader of Team Mystic Shundo. I will bottle cap my shiny Articuno with the background to get it to Shundo. That's my next bottle cap, is going straight into that as the leader of Team Mystic. But this guy right here is a Shundo without any bottle cap. It's literally the shiny Articuno with the Team Mystic background. It's perfect as a Shundo. That's a 10 out of 10. And then to get 5 Shundos is insane. That's insane. To get, oh, see, trades, right? What, you Go+ to Shundo? Do I just suck? You know, do you ever watch these videos and feel like, do I just suck? Because every time I record one of these videos, that's exactly what I think. Because I did get 1 Shundo during the weekend, but this guy got 5, or this gal, rather. This person got 5. Same day, Shundo Honedge from Task, and extra small Shundo Altaria from Mega Knight. Dude, what? Look at that. Shundo, brand new shiny, by the way. Shundo, okay? Shundo, double Shundo. Listen, I would give it a 9, but it's a double Shundo. I'm giving it a 10. Not sure if these are crazy. I got 66 shinies and did like 300+ raids, but just got unlucky. Dude, 100% IV unknown, 98 Dragon with a background, 6 out of 10, still rare. Thorn, what are you flexing? Shiny with a background? Shiny with a background? Wow. Hundo Pikachu with a background, shiny with a background. 8. Nothing special, but got myself a Hundo Hawlucha. That's cool. 5. Got a Shundo in LA and a 98 shiny with a background during Global. I think I'm just bad at the game, dude. I think I'm just bad. I think I just have a very poor performance when it comes to Pokemon Go, I guess, because this is what a good performance looks like, and I did not have this, dude. Shundo with the LA background, shiny 98 with the Mega Evolution background. 10 out of 10. You only get 6 encounters with the starters with backgrounds, and Greninja is my favorite Pokemon. Do you know what I didn't do? This. What was I doing the whole weekend? Because I obviously wasn't rating enough, you know? What was I doing? Shiny with the background Greninja looks beautiful. That looks so good. That's an 8. Oh my God. 2 of my craziest lifetime catches from this past week. Shundo Costume Pikachu and my first rated Shadow Hundo. Shundo Costume is insane, by the way. And a Shadow Hundo is also insane. I've only ever gotten 1 Shadow Hundo in my entire life, I think, right? Not easy to do. Even if you're doing raids, not easy to do. That is, I'll give that a 10, dude. Shundo with a costume is nuts. Oh my God. What? Okay, he goes, check the search bar. So what this means is 4-star and age 0 to 1, okay? So that means, with a shiny filter. So that means he is searching for Shundos that he caught in the last 48 hours. 5 Shundos in the last 48 hours. Dude, who are you people? This is insane, man. Shundo Venusaur. I'm gonna assume that's from the raid. Shundo Jolteon, maybe a trade. Shundo Greninja, Shundo Mega Charizard, and a Shundo Grovyle. I wonder if any of these had backgrounds. I mean, was this a 50 out of 10? Because there's 5 Shundos. Oh my God. Definitely got lucky with these 2 during the week. Shundo City. Again, I got a Shundo, dude, and this makes me feel like I didn't, man. Shundo Hawlucha is a regional. I mean, that's a 10. And then Shundo Yveltal. This is what I got. I got a Shundo Yveltal, no background. This is a little combo. Here's a 10. Shundo Furfro from the go-to, my brother in Christ. Shundo Bellsprout from research. I actually got a Shundo Kyogre, doubled my Shundos in about 3 days. That's so crazy. Shundo Furfro is nuts. Okay. Shundo, this is also nuts, but this is crazy. 10 out of 10. Doesn't get much better than this. Shundo Xerneas, 9. Wow. Shiny Pikachu in the background. Give that a 7. It might be silly, but my best catch from Kalos Tour is this Hundo level 1 Torchic, now evolved, that I found in the wild. That is really cool. There's a lot of people out there who collect level 1 Pokemon. I think that's like a really fun, that's like a cool thing. So I'm gonna give this a 7, but know that I think it's very, very cool, and I rated this much higher than other things. Oh my God, I got this in a trade during the event. Dude, that is fire. 8. Oh my gosh. Mel's Hundo Xerneas with the LA background hatched a Shundo Kangaskhan and got 100% background Moltres. This is crazy. I'll give that a 10. Bro, look at this, dude. 100% Mega Dragon with the background, 8. Can't decide between all these beauties, and all of them were caught during the Go Tour, starting Saturday with Zekrom, ending Saturday with Black Special Background Kyurem, then midday Sunday first lucky trade. Oh my god. Shundo Zekrom. I just, you know, seeing a Shundo Zekrom was insane. And I was like, okay, surely it's going to be like a not Shundo Shiny Kyurem and then a not Shundo, whatever the heck next. I'm pretty convinced that whatever we're about to see next is probably also going to be a Shundo. Shundo Zekrom. Dude, Shundo Kyurem with a background is insane. That's so cool. And then Shundo Kyurem with a white background from a trade. Oh, dude, I'm definitely going to do some lucky trades with people for like these backgrounds specifically, because these are like, they're so good. Free Shundos. 300 out of 10, brother. Back-to-back Shundos. Dude, with the background. Shundo Aegislash with the background. Shundo Dragonite. I mean, 10 out of 10, bro. Shundo with the background is like my dream. Sick. Pulled my first Shundo. Yep. And fused it. Give it a 7. Bro, hopefully this is featured in your videos. It's always been a dream of me. Welcome to the video. Shundo Kyogre with a background. Man, I got this shiny with a background. Obviously could not clear the Shundo. This is a 10 out of 10. I think I have the contender for the rarest Pokemon caught during this event. Holy moly. I mean, Shundo Pikachu costume is already a 10. 100% Aegislash, 100% Klefki. This is a regional. That's very cool. I'll give the collection a 10. I'm bad at Pokemon Go. Another Shundo Los Angeles Dragonite. It's another 10. Bruh. Dragonite was on the first raid. Shundo. No background, so I'm giving it a 9 for this video, but typically that would be a 10. Yo, Skiddo Shundo is insane. I'm giving this a 9. Skiddo is not a Pokemon that we see very often. It was originally only a part of, I think it still is only a part of like special major events, so we don't really get it ever. That's crazy. Oh my god. Shundo Lugia with the background. It's purified, so it's not a Shadow Shundo, but it's still a Shundo Lugia with the background. That is a 10 out of 10, and I would do the same thing with my Shadow backgrounds if they would turn into Hundos. This is crazy. 1 from a raid, 1 from a trade, 1 from field research. Bruh, that's insane. Shundo Dialga, Shundo background Yveltal, and a Shundo Unknown. Dude, I've gone to like every Pokemon Go event ever, all the shiny Unknown events, and I've never gotten a Shundo Unknown. This is more than a 10 out of 10. Shundo Haluka is insane. I'm giving this a 9, but it's a Shundo regional. That's crazy. Did a lucky mirror trade for shiny Kyurem with the background. Got the Hundo infused with Zekrom. Wow. Beautiful background, and it's a Shundo. 10 out of 10. Dude, they should have called this event Shundo Tour. Oh, cool. Brian with a Shundo. Give that an 8. Bro, this lucky trade that I used my trinket for paid off. Shundo with the background. Listen, any of my friends or anybody who's on my friends list, many of you used your lucky trinket on me. Thank you. If we ever meet, let us trade background shinies and get a Shundo for each other. Man, obviously getting a Shundo didn't need the second. Trade the second to a friend and they got the Shundo too. That's insane. Getting a Shundo and then giving someone else a Shundo is a 10 out of 10 experience. Costume Shundo. Dude, I didn't do this, man. A Hundo with a background. That's insane. Time to research. I thought I did the timed research. 8 out of 10. Oh my gosh. Another 10 out of 10. Shundo with the background. Oh my god. Whoa, where was this? Oh, this was the Taiwan one. This is the Taiwan background. Beautiful. Because at the same weekend that Los Angeles was happening, so was Taiwan. This is great. Wow, Shundo with the Taiwan background. 10 out of 10, dude. This is Pokemon Go Shundo Tour. Bruh, look, dude. Shundo Tour. Background, Hundo. Oh, I guess, yeah, Shundo Dragonite, and then a 98. I feel obligated to flex the one Shundo that I got during the weekend, which I thought was very cool, although it did not have a background. So I too got a Shundo, but I would give myself like an 8 or 9 out of 10, and I would not get the 10 out of 10 like so many of you did this video. So congratulations to all of you, and check out these other videos here as well, and hopefully we'll have more Shundos and bigger events in the future, because this was insane. I need to retire. I need to go back into retirement, I guess.